top 3 goodest things about being an R63 YouTuber. Number 1, you get to see boobies. You can make boobies with girls with boobies. You know, makes my life a little less sad. Number 2, ass. You get to see ass. Big girls with big ass. And number 3, you get minors. A lot of minors that you can prey on. End of last.
Fuck that baby.
What's up? Tell them boys don't run from us. Let me move this shit out of the way. You already know what it is. It's time to move the camera down. You already know what it is. It's T-Carp. What better way to start the year than with some TCARP? My wife doesn't talk to me. After the holidays, you know, we gotta get back on the T-Carp, and what better way to do that than with another R63 YouTuber. Today we're gonna be talking about a R63 content, quote-unquote, creator by the name of R63. Apparently, he's a pretty decently popular R63 content creator, and I've picked R63 particularly because of how bad he is behind the scenes, to a point where his actions become like actually predatory. Now, before I get into his content and the, you know, things that he does behind the scenes, here's a little intriguing conversation I had with him. Hey man, my name's Gone Fishing. I'm a content creator from the US. Hope you don't mind, but I'm wondering how old you are. You run an NSFW server and make NSFW content, so I'm hoping you're at least 18. Just curious. You know, fairly normal message to him. Now, he responds like this. He says that he is 19 years old, which is where I was kind of gauging it at, but it's always good to have just an actual, like, admission, right? He didn't just stop there, right? He actually follows it up by saying this, and no, I'm not like Trooper Noober, which immediately was like, oh, okay, so he is familiar with my work. So then he goes on and he says, I don't want unnecessary drama. I've seen your channel before. He's a big fan of mine, obviously. I didn't respond, and at this point, I don't have time to respond, because as of the time that I am recording this, I've been banned from the server. Wouldn't you know, you know?
Fuck that baby. Bang that baby. Oh, man, I want to fuck that baby a third time.
Without further ado, let's actually get into the things that he does online. So, as I've said, he's a 19-year-old, allegedly from Indonesia, and upon looking at his channel, here's the kind of content that you're gonna find generally. A lot of it is mainly just substanceless clickbait, unfortunately. Well, fortunately, really, because I don't really want to see genuine R63 content. A lot of it is really just, like, clickbait at the end of the day. There's not, like, a whole lot to it. Take, for example, some of the fucking, you know, instant classics like this one. R63 girl, naked R63 girl, seductively licking the barrel of the gun in the thumbnail. What you think's up? What you think's up with that one, right? You click on the video. Oh, it's just an animation, like a gun animation, but the character that's doing it has like boobies. Whoa. Damn, that's crazy, you know? Clickbait. If it's not clickbait, then it's like softcore, you know, pizza delivery guy comes to the door and has a pizza box that has a hole in it, and then the girl's like, I don't have any money. Is there any other way I can pay you? But then instead of like going into actual, it just like cuts right there. That's pretty much how I can summarize these videos, you know? Some of these just use like clickbait thumbnails just for no fucking reason. Like this one, TDS cursed images videos be like. Yeah, they really be like whatever the fuck is going on in the thumbnail there. Yeah, they really be like that, you know? You click on the video and it's just like, oh, what? A lot of these don't even make sense, even in the context of Tower Defense Simulator. They're just like, haha, you know, that's not how you hold a gun. I would know because I keep wanting to fucking kill myself every time I watch one of these fucking videos. You know what I'm fucking saying? Basically every Roblox R63 animations videos that exists. Yeah, he's really got room to, you know, make fun of the stereotype here. Alone time with R63 Demon. Gee, I wonder. And then he just fucking throws her against the wall. Wow, that was really worth my viewing experience.
Just fucking realizing, like, I'm editing the video right now, and I'm just realizing that there is this part in one of his videos, and this is like a reoccurring theme, where he says, today's launch code, 386302. I think this might be, like, a code for, like, a Rule 34 site. I'm gonna look it up. 386302. Dog, I knew it! I knew it! It's a fucking code! You fucking bitch! You fucking...
I shouldn't need to go through this person's content more for you to understand, and don't worry, I'm not going to subject you to that. We're instead just gonna go straight to the stuff that goes on behind the scenes, now that you've got a picture of who they are, what they are, and what they make.
That baby. Banging that baby. Oh, man, do I want to fuck the baby a third time.
You know, you join the Aether Discord server, and right out the gate, you're going to be met with a couple of things. Let's go ahead and take a look at the rules. Refrain from any content that is political, abusive, threatening, not safe for life, or otherwise objectionable or offensive. No NSFW. There are specific channels for that. Huh. Okay, that's curious. You got some NSFW channels in here. I sure hope that they're moderated well. That would be a bummer if they weren't. That would probably be a problem, wouldn't it? So then, you know, obviously the thing that immediately caught my eye is that they have NSFW channels in here, and, you know, as someone who makes NSFW content, you know, that's totally okay. You know, I'm not one of these fucking losers. This, like, anything sexual is, like, the work of the devil. I'm not about that shit. You know, if you're an adult and you're making adult content, well, I think it's objectionable that you're making it off of stuff on a kid's game. You know, as long as you keep that in adult spaces, and it's, you know, for adults, then that's fine. The problem is that it's not like that. The problem is that they let kids as young as 13 in here. You might be shocked to hear that, but they are some of the most active posters in these NSFW channels that they have in the server. So, you know, let's pop over to Rules for Horny. This is the you know, channel here, and I'll just let the clip here speak for itself.
I'm seeing the absence of one rule that you would think that you would see in the rules for an NSFW channel for a Discord server. Maybe, like, I don't know, the second most important rule? Nay, the most important rule? Tyler, can you tell me what the rule that they're missing here is?
No minors?
Yeah, they don't have age gating at all. It's literally like, they just are like, no CP, no furries. They would rather say no furries than no minors.
So yeah, you know, the one thing that you would think that they would have a rule for being, I don't know, maybe make the channels 18 plus. No, they don't even try and age gate it at all. As they've said, I mean, come on guys, age gating it? It's just way too hard. What are we gonna do? Ask people their ages when they join the server? As if. As a result, obviously, as multiple people have said, you have a lot of minors in here. In fact, it's the overwhelming majority, as moderators have said. Gotta love it. I'm just kidding. You should hate it. In fact, I hate it. Some of the most active posters in here, with hundreds of messages in the NSFW channels, ranging from responses to NSFW to just like sending NSFW in here, are sent by minors. Some of the youngest fucking people, like this person, this person, this person, this person, this person, and don't forget this person. And that's just a handful of them.
But no, Tyler, hear about this one. They say that they're gonna be 14.
No, I am not hearing out.
Look, they say they're gonna be 14 on October 22nd. So actually,
That doesn't matter.
no, but it makes a big difference. What are you talking about? It's a 14-year-old in an NSFW channel. Hold on, how many messages do they have in the NSFW channel? Oh my god.
Personally, I think that this goes just beyond the level of ignorance. You know, it's not like he's just being like silly here and just being like, well, I don't really care about my server. Let's just let minors in the NSFW channels. Well, that would still, you know, not be great. It's definitely not out of ignorance. It's definitely because he wants them to be in his NSFW server. He wants them to be involved in this shit because he likes minors. Here he is having various levels of sexual conversations with minors. We love to see that. I'm just kidding. No, we don't. I hate it, actually. If you're still on the fence, I mean, he just outright says it himself. 15-year-olds, awooga, neuron activated. Hey, maybe don't say that? Bro, you can't say that. You can't just say that. What the fuck?
No, this dude really did just say horny 15-year-olds Neuron activated, Awooga. I'm gonna have a field day with this dude.
Bro, really? You said the quiet part out loud? Like, you're not supposed to say that? And I mean, like, if you think I'm taking him out of context, look at the context of this message. You think this is, you think this was a joke? You think this was a joke? I don't know what to say to you if you think that's a joke.
That baby. Banging that baby. Oh, man, do I want to fuck the baby a third time.
Not only is the owner, Aether C, a predator who, you know, lets children interact with NSFW content, which is illegal. Yeah, that's illegal. I can get your server taken down, and I'm going to. But he also, obviously, creates a space that breeds predators. Not like... You know what I'm saying. Like, those kind of people will gather, obviously, because there are children that they can harm. There are vulnerable children there, you know? And it's a place where those kind of people are, like, accepted with open arms, where underage is not really disgusting, but more of just like, oh, here comes the law getting in the way. What do you mean we can't have underage? Okay, are you a fed or something? Numerous people in this server are just like straight up predators. Take this 22-year-old who's talked multiple times about how they have a 14-year-old that they can't wait to do, to, in their words, fulfill their fantasies or some shit like that with. They're talking about a 14-year-old in this context, and I know that because the messages are saying that the age of consent is 16, and then they say about this person that they have to wait 2 more years, in context with the 16-year age of consent, before they can fulfill their fantasies or whatever they fucking said. They're talking about a 14-year-old, and they are 22, as they have stated multiple times. Numerous people on the mod team that have the NSFW rank are just like minors. I think the server thinks it's like okay because it's like, oh, just like, you know, you're like almost 16, which, by the way, guys, I think you need to like be educated on, you know, how laws work. So I'm just gonna explain this to you right now. Even if he was 16, you know, the age of consent still would not make it okay. That's still illegal. He has to be 18 to be interacting with your NSFW content and your NSFW server. So it's still illegal, even if he was 16. And I think you know that, but you're just like kind of beating around the bush because you don't want to come to terms with the fact that you are a predator on the internet. Really, no two ways about it. You are a predator on the internet. You prey on little kids on Roblox games to join your server, get involved in NSFW so that one day, hopefully, you can have the chance of, you know, getting involved with them. Horny 15-year-olds. Awooga. What you mean by that? What did you mean by that?
Fuck that baby. Banging that baby. Oh, man, do I want to fuck the baby a third time.
This leads me to, you know, kind of my ultimatum with this. Because I don't just like to rant about something and then just leave it open. I'm going to be taking action against this Discord server. This server is in clear violation of Discord TOS. It has unmoderated NSFW channels. Just putting the age restriction on the channel clearly does not do enough. There are 13-year-olds in these channels that just bypass it with ease and then become some of the most active posters in there. So this is not okay. I'm going to be reporting this to Discord TOS. You are welcome to do the same. You know, yeah. As far as his YouTube channel, hopefully he just quits in disgrace. But if not, keep an eye out for him and make sure that you and other people know that Aether C is a predator. Aether C is a predator. His YouTube channel is pretty much a billboard to lure in minors so that he can groom them in the future. This is one of them motherfuckers that if there was like leaked chat logs of him talking to a 14-year-old, I would not be surprised. He has pretty much alluded to that in public. So yeah, thanks for watching another episode of T-Carp. Next week, the bombs are going off next week. Be afraid. Be very afraid. Anyways, thanks. Bye-bye now.
We'll be right back.